Hello Internet, welcome to the Empirical Sword. I'm Lore Master DLC79. This is Rising World, and I'm back here at the Parapa Palace building site. And it's sunrise again. And as you can see, I've been doing some work off camera. And well, let's just go upstairs and let's see what it looks like from down here. Yeah, this is the wall and ceiling skeletons that I started to work on. Kind of a quick and dirty way of, hammering out the three-dimensionality of the floors. But let's go upstairs and see what it looks like. I don't know how many times I've been up and down this ladder, but I always forget just how tall it is. But yeah, this is and yes, I learned I can put anvils on chests, and they still open. And yeah, I have a lot of stone, so I have a lot more work to continue doing. But yeah, let's just have a little run along the main axis of Parapa Palace, and just to show off what I've been doing. And yes, obviously this requires a lot of scaffolding that I assemble into a tower. I do stuff, take it down, move it over, assemble it, do stuff, take it down, and then just move on. And that area there, don't fall off, because we don't have walls yet. This area here that has the very boring, very high ceiling. This is the area where I needed 3 towers altogether. Well, 3 scaffolding towers altogether just to get it. Just to get those up there. Scaffolding tower here. Scaffolding tower somewhere here in the middle, and another one down there. Just because these are so tall, and this is so long. And I think we're beginning to get a very good feel for just how much stone this is going to require. Because, I mean, walls, ceilings, and this here, that needs to be filled in. This ceiling here needs to be filled in. This is an elevator shaft that goes up to the entrance. That needs to be built. And somewhere along here, we have windows that I need to worry about. Oh, and columns back there as well, I think. So much more work to be done. And, yeah, yeah. There's a bit of an announcement coming later in the episode, but I kind of want to show all of this, everything that I've done so far off. And down here, I did finish this off camera, the elevator shaft going down, and this here goes that way. And in other words, there's another floor that needs to be built at this level. And now I need to go back up again now. But yeah, that down there, we have 3 tunnels there that need to be built. Then over here, this area was difficult because, as you can see, and no, I don't think this is Nintendo's way of trying to do like an arch ceiling, because they could have gone in like 1 block increments rather than like 3 blocks, 2 over 2, 2 over 1, and then that. I think what it is the bubble enemy. It's like this little energetic skull thingy, and it hurts when it hits you. And I think it like drains your magic or something. I forget. It's been a while since I played the game. But the first time you encounter one, it's like over there in a very square-shaped room. This here is like the second time you encounter one, and I think Nintendo wanted to have all these like irregular shapes to make predicting the flight path of the bubbles a little more difficult to predict. And why it's over here, I don't know. Because we have that over there. We have this weird structure here. And this goes down to... What? I almost died there a little bit. But yeah, this goes to an area where I've already mostly finished, I believe. And you can see over there the bones that I placed in a previous episode. I got a little impatient there. But luckily that area is completely done. So it's pretty much the entrance and... Oh yes, this area goes up to another floor. So we got to build that elevator and the other floor up there, but luckily that one's fairly simple, I think. I can turn my light off now so I'm not blinding people. But yeah, I mean, this main axis area that I just took you on a tour of, it's like 60% of the dungeon, but even then, it's not entirely done. I think what I want to work on next is like these other floors, like the one down there, and the entrance, and the that one over there. And you'll get them in the little rudimentary skeletal state, and then just go back through and fill it in with stone. And yeah, all the stone that I have. I missed my jump. All the stone that I have over here, it's not going to be enough. The mining outpost may very well meet hell. I need to throw water on the floor and drink it up, and then pick it up. I'm amazed that works. So much better than the canteen too. I mean, it's a little tedious in that I have to drop it and then pick it up, but it's better than having to refill the canteen from a water source that I may not be near. Because, I mean, that water source over there. I mean, I might not be near one of those out in the field, because you never know, right? But I'm tempted to do some building on camera, but I don't know. I don't... It's boring. It's very boring. It's just a lot of tedious, like looking at the map that I have on one monitor, counting blocks, and then multiplying by 2, and then counting blocks here, and then placing them, and then scaffolding, and all that. So I kind of want to limit how much building I do on camera, because it's tedious and it's boring, and you guys don't want to see that. And on that note, in the future, I'm going to have to be very, very careful what kind of projects I choose, because in my regular life, between work and my side ventures, I just don't have a lot of time for off-camera work. So these giant, ridiculous projects, like Parapa Palace, I don't think I have enough time to do them. I mean, I will finish Parapa Palace. I have made a commitment. I will see it through. I don't know when it will get done, but I will see it through to the end someday. Oh yeah, over there you can see a little better, the how it looks on the Nintendo way back in the olden days in the 80s. That's kind of neat. I will finish Parapa Palace someday, and it will be on camera. well, the final product will be on the camera, but it will be done. And after that, I will have to be very, very careful about just how big a project I choose to do next. Because it's... I have a bad habit of just underestimating how long these things take. And maybe it's just that I'm not working efficiently enough. Maybe that's it. Maybe I really should have focused on just, find out how much stone I need, mine all the stone, and then start the building. But, I mean, then, the issue then is carting all that stone out to the building site, bring it out, go back, bring out more, go back, bring out more, go back, it's... I mean, maybe that would be more time efficient, but it would not be frustration efficient, and I have to manage my own frustrations as well. Also, it would take up a lot of time and not allow you guys the benefit of progress reports like these, which ultimately may or may not be very entertaining, because I'm just like walking around in what I've built thus far. But yeah, that's kind of where things stand right now. I will finish one day, and I will provide regular progress reports at least once per recording session. And in the meantime, I need to be thinking of things that I can do during the actual episodes. Because, yeah, as I mentioned before, Parapa Palace has gotten to a point where it's a lot of block placing. Just you place down these things, and then place down the floors, and then place down scaffoldings, and place down the skeletal stuff, and then move the scaffolding, and then it's just a lot of repetition, and I don't have a lot to show off or actually do during the actual recording process. So I need to be thinking of like little side projects that I can do on camera while I do all of this off camera, and then you just say, hey, here's a little progress report. So if you guys would like to suggest some ideas for little side projects that I can do on camera while doing this off camera, that would be much appreciated. Maybe there's something you want to see me build. I might build it. If it's not ridiculously huge like this. Yes, I have come to the conclusion that I am, in fact, insane. Because I should have been able to count blocks and realize, yeah, I should not do this. I don't have time to do this. I mean, if I were a normal gamer and not doing YouTube and just doing this in my own free time, but I mean, where's the fun in that, I mean, okay, admittedly, for most people that is fun, but I'm apparently insane. I need to do this while recording. But I still have at least 5 minutes left in this episode. And, I don't want to cut it short. Oh yeah, I still need to place a lot of these as well. And I don't have the thing over there on my other monitors, so I don't know. And there's a reason I still have the copper out here. It's because the candle is like on a pedestal or something. I forget what. And the pedestal is on the same block type as the monument down there is. So yeah, that's why the copper. I forgot to take that back to the mining outpost when I was taking everything else out to the mining outpost. I'm a doofus. In fact, really, I should be storing these at the mining outpost as well. Because... didn't I have other tools? I could have sworn that I had... I mean... okay, mining thing, sledgehammer thing, rake, hatchet, farming thing. Did Didn't I have another? I could have sworn I had another tool. That's just stone. I could have sworn that I had... That's going to drive me insane. I think I have to go back to the... That scared me a little. Not as much as the plunge that I took earlier. Hopefully, due to the repetition of the rungs on the ladder, it may not have showed up on YouTube. It may have just looked like I froze in midair. But there was some plunging that happened there. I need to go back to the main base not the main base, which is like way ridiculous far out there. I need to go back to the mining outpost to find out if I left a tool somewhere and I don't know where. It's an OCD thing. I have to know where all the tools of the trade are. And some of those things I should not be storing out of the building site because they don't help at the building site. They're for out here. And I am waiting for my stamina to regen. This is why I'm not running back to the main base. Yes, I have yet to move any of this to the upstairs farm. So now, that's that. No, nothing there. This is for building the mine. Was it the hoe? Yeah, the hoe should be out here. Wait. These tiki torches here should be over here. Yes, they should. But no other... Maybe I'm thinking of this. Or this. Maybe. That is... Maybe it was the hoe. But I don't know. What did I put in here? Oh, yes, that and this stuff. You know what? I never actually wore this. What does that look like with a helmet? Do I have the helmet with me? I don't. I don't. I'm tempted to run back down there. But then I wouldn't be able to use that. You know what? We are Bob the Builder. Oh, there could be copyright infringement there. We are Bob the Rising Worlder. We use a mining helmet with the mining light. Yeah. So we can't use fancy Shogun armor. Is that Shogun armor? Samurai armor. Some kind of Japanese armor. We can't use that because we would be using the wrong helmet then. So there. Oh, right. Yes, the reason that I came out here to shake, for one, but so should I go here or maybe here? Yeah. Yeah, these things should be over here. I need the hammer for taking apart dungeons. I don't really need a sword for that. Or that. Sometimes I might. You know, I really want to find more mithril so I can make more of these. I used up a lot of those, clearing out all the tigers in the desert, which don't make any sense still. But, yeah. Anyway. Off camera, I'm going to continue work on Parapa Palace. And, yeah, like I said, it will be done one day. I don't know what day, though. But, yeah, the additional floors will be coming next. And they probably won't be very interesting to look at, but I will show them off if I get them done before the next recording session. And, by the way, I should mention that one of the reasons I love these open world survivally, crafty, buildy type games is the freedom. The total freedom to pursue my own path and to forge my own course. And I kind of said that wrong, but you get the idea. And you know what? I believe that we deserve more of that in our real lives, and we just don't get enough of it. Primarily because we're not taught how to get it. And hopefully you guys don't hear the sirens that I hear off in the distance in my location, because that totally breaks immersion. Almost as much as me talking about them. But yeah, the whole freedom thing, we don't get enough of that in our real lives, and I partly blame the school system for that, just for not teaching us how to get it. And fortunately for you, I have an entire playlist where I talk about the things that schools should be teaching but isn't, and I will link that to you at the end of the video, and it might even be on screen right about now over in the right. And by the way, thank you for watching. You don't have to spend your time watching these videos, but you do, and I thank you for that. Even though this video was just mostly me talking and walking around, but, you know, I mean, I think progress reports like this and little insights into my thought process and what I'm planning for the future, and me announcing that I definitely have to restrain myself in the size of the projects I choose. I think that is important to get out onto the YouTubes. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. And if you want to see more videos like this, or videos where I actually do something, subscribe and hit the bell icon, because the bell icon, that turns on notifications, and that's how you get notified about when I get videos like this up on YouTube. And next episode, I don't know yet. I will have to do some meditating on that. And, well, whatever I'm doing, I will see you then.